And we are back. So, why am I not hearing my audio right now? Give me 1 second, guys.
We can hear you.
Can chat? Can you guys hear the music right now, or is it just me who's not able to hear it?
Remembers to log on to Roll20.
Oh yeah.
See.
Whoops. Maybe if I do this for a second and this.
Apparently we can't hear.
We can't hear it
Very
because
low.
it's far too low. That's what our problem is.
I had to turn mine next.
Well, we got a lot of problems.
Well, now it's good.
There we go. Now we can hear things.
It sounds so bright and cheery for people almost dying.
Yeah.
That's our thing now. We're just bright and cheery.
We're fine.
So,
I like it.
when we last left our heroes, finding themselves outside the office of Darius Willhunt, a very powerful information broker within Trellis, they find Lucy leaving the building alone, with Alara seemingly trapped behind a closed office door after attempting to steal a scroll from Darius's desk. With no magic and only her wits, Alara attempted to persuade Darius that her intentions were pure. Taking to a liking to Alara, Darius offered her a job in exchange for a favor for him. When asked to collect her party outside, Alara walked out of sight into the sight of Eli chasing Lucy around in circles while a transformed Pavo, now an actual parrot thanks to some wild magic gone, wild, attempted his best efforts to dive bomb Lucy. Attempting her best, Alara was able to settle the group and lead them into Darius's office. There they learned of a competing information broker named Varkus Hornblower. Darius wanted Varkus gone by any means necessary and tasked our heroes in the task. In exchange, he would obtain a spell scroll that would help Ollie and his rampaging curse befelled upon him at Survivor Island. Not wanting to waste a single moment, the party rushed out of Darius's office and directly into a tavern for a drink. Further shenanigans ensued when Eli thought it would be an ideal time to drink a potion he found on the ground, causing him to lose control of his gravity, now floating upside down on the ceiling of the tavern. And while the party attempted to rope Eli into a makeshift balloon, Trix overheard a unsavory group of characters that seemed to be discussing Varkus himself. Proceeding to follow the men out of the tavern, she found herself in an establishment called Lady Velvet, seemingly an upscale bordello. Quickly transforming herself into an older gentleman, she caught further clues of the job from Varkus after mentioning a woman, Nico, who seemed that worked at the Lady Velvet. However, this was all the information Trix was able to obtain as the men disappeared into Nico's personal room. Heading back to the tavern, there was more chaos that overall ensued, include a missing Alcor, a switching of keys, and a very naked and confused Lucy. The following morning, the group regrouped and made their way to the docks to find the city guide, the young boy Ryu. It was there they discovered that one of the merchant baron's sons have gone missing for the evening. And with the clock ticking on the curse and potentially the life of a city leader's sons left in the balance, our heroes rallied themselves together to face any challenges that might come their way. But first, a quick trip to the market. Heading down towards the market, the streets become more cluttered as all walks of life head out for their day in the city of Trellis. Arriving at one of the lower city markets, you were taken aback by the amount of electricity in the air. Countless market stalls of wares and goods and perishables in this large square. Ryu continues to lead you to a well-kept building closer to the front of the market entrance. A large sign hangs above the doorway of a large star with the word trade written in calligraphy in the center of the star. As Ryu opens the door and enters, Trix, you see two of the men from last night, both now wearing shimmering new armor and swords with swollen coin pouches hanging from their belts. They stand at a merchant's stall, seemingly inspecting more items to spend their money on. As everyone continues to...
Can I hear them from here?
From where you are, you can barely make out exactly what they're saying at this point. It seems that they're really just haggling back and forth in terms of negotiating prices with the merchant that they're speaking with.
Those guys don't look like they need to be haggling. Check it out.
Yeah, those are the guys that I saw last night.
Oh,
What do you mean?
okay. Yeah, you said you found out nothing last night.
Well, I didn't really find anything out. I mean, they had mentioned Vargas, but they didn't really say much. So I followed them, and they still didn't really say much. So that's all I know.
Okay. Well, I could just go talk to them.
Yeah. Go for it.
All right.
What about, hold on. Wait,
okay,
group.
Okay.
What about Ollie?
Yeah.
We need to get this money for Ollie first. No? Yes?
But if they are talking about Vargas and that's the target we need to, go after,
Okay.
we might be
Yeah,
able to
just
cure
help
my
Ollie.
disease.
Darius
Okay.
is going to get us that scroll if we can drive Vargas, right? Out of town. No. Yeah, Vargas.
Yeah.
So we don't want to try to do things like our own way, so we're not indebted to the crime lord. We're for sure going that way.
I mean, Darius seemed kind of nice. I don't know.
And Ryu did vouch for him. Okay.
Sure. I don't know.
I just wanted to toss out a feeler there. But if that's what we want to do, then let's do it.
We could do both things. We are in a trade shop.
Okay.
So,
Yeah, go talk to him.
all right, I'll skip over. Hello.
This always
Hey
goes well.
guys.
The merchant and the two individuals kind of look over at you, seemingly taken aback by this bubbly young half-elf. Yeah, well, what is it you want?
I just wanted to talk to you. I thought you guys looked super cool. What are you doing here?
We're doing some shopping. What are you doing here?
Wow, that's crazy because so were we. These are my friends back here, and
They look over your shoulder. They look over your shoulder as the one a little bit smaller than the one you're speaking to kind of waves his hand, really unsure of what exactly to do at this point.
Yeah, we're new to town. What do you do here? You look like you make a decent living. What kind of things do you do?
Well, I'm glad you noticed. And he kind of puffs out his chest, showing off some of his new wares. We're specialists in a field, not something that your little pretty head would be able to take care of. The one directly behind him kind of peeks behind and says, No, Tommy, it's fine. She looks like a nice girl. How you doing? My name is Joe.
Hi,
He
Joe.
reaches out to shake your hand.
I am a nice girl. I'll take his hand and I will curtsy with his hand.
Yeah. Don't mind Thomas here. He's a little much at times. So we do odds and ends, little things here and there. Mostly beating things, pulverizing things, stealing things, along those lines.
Stealing things, that sounds like fun.
It is. It's a lot of fun, and as well, it's very profitable.
Oh yeah, what kind of things do you steal?
Thomas speaks up. That's on a need-to-know basis with us and our clients. Now, if you wouldn't mind, we're trying to get some business conducted here, yeah?
What kind of business? Maybe I can help you. I used to, I'm a jeweler.
Well, you know anything about weapons?
Well, I know that you should use the pointy end to stab.
See what I mean? Sorry, little one. We're dealing with a professional here. Better you just scurry off with your friends.
All right. Well, maybe we'll see you around. But we have business to do here, so we'll just wait for you to be done.
All right. Well, you do whatever you need to do.
All right. I'll just stand right here.
That moment when you say bye to someone but start walking the same direction anyway.
Can we hear? Can the rest of the group hear?
They're a little out of range of earshot. You hear the voice of a very perky Alara.
I want to nudge Alcor and be like, what do you think she's saying? Oh, he's on mute.
But she's probably making new friends, I know. Maybe we have some new people for the party.
Well, I like the look of their armor.
It's too big for you.
What isn't?
Yeah, right.
It's too big for me. So is Alara, she's just gonna stand there? Is that?
But yeah, I just totally want to eavesdrop on everything that they're saying until they force me to leave.
Okay.
All right, so everybody's going to stand outside of this trader watching Alara standing there watching some random.
I was going to say, I can't help but feel like the rest of our time could be more, useful right now.
Yeah, Ryu, where do we need to go to trade those?
Oh, right in here, right in, this is Rick's shop.
Okay. Is this where the guys are waiting right now?
No, they're a little bit of a ways off.
Okay.
They're probably about 50 yards from you right now.
Okay.
I'll
So
go in
I
with
walk in.
Alcor.
All right. As the three of you with Ryu walk into the shop, you are taken aback by just how well kept the shop is. There doesn't seem to be any dust or debris anywhere. Looking around, there's a strange plethora of various objects on display. There seem to be a few other patrons that seem to be looking around at the various collections, and other than that, a portly bald dwarf standing behind a counter.
I'll make my way to the dwarf.
As you walk over, he looks up to address you and says, yeah, how are you? My name's Rick. Welcome to Trade Stars.
Hi, Rick.
You're looking to trade? You looking to buy? What brings you into the shop today?
I'm looking to trade, to sell. Get a few gems.
Oh, all right. Well, let's see what you got. Put them out on the table.
So I'll get out the emerald and a diamond.
Oh, I want to watch him very closely.
Who,
Where's
Alcor?
he getting them? No, yeah. Where's he have all this stuff?
Alcor continues to pull gems out of his bag, putting them on the counter. The dwarf Rick looks down at it and kind of inspects it a little bit and says, yeah, all right, I see what you got here. Listen, what can you tell me about these gems?
Yeah, Alcor. What can you tell him about those gems?
Well, one of them is a diamond, the other was an emerald. I thought that was pretty obvious. I'm sorry.
There's no cool story to go behind it or anything, or...
Cool story. Oh, what kind of story do you like? I can make one up if you want.
Oh, no, it's fine. Listen, this is kind of out of my leeway. I usually trade in various arcane objects and whatnot. So do you mind if I call a friend down to the shop to take a look at them? We'll call him down. We'll see what he has to say about it. Look around the shop for a little bit. He should be here shortly. Does that work for you?
Sure. I'll take the gem backs and I'll wait.
All right. Rick goes to the back room for a few moments, and as he does, you begin to kind of look around the room at some of the marvels that you see around you. Actually, Alcor, if you could roll a d6 for me, please. 1. Okay. From what you see, there's a lot of different objects in terms of weapons and armor and things along those lines. Couple wands that stand out, but really there's one object that catches your attention above all. Seemingly directly in the center of the room, there's a book that rests on a pedestal. Directly around the pedestal, there seems to be a blue aura, somewhat of a bit of maybe an arcane force field that emanates around it. As you walk up to this strange book, you look at the title, and it reads, The Paradox of Minutes. You continue to look downward, and in the bottom right-hand corner of the book, you slightly make out the initials, or at least presumably the initials, of the author. The initials read RV.
Okay. Oh my god. Why am I not there? What the fuck?
I'm surprised you're not attached at the hip with Alcor at all
I know.
times at this point.
The whole time with
Should
me, but
immediately split off from Alcor, even though it's the one person you want to talk to.
Oh god.
nice
Like a
book. Yeah.
Cool blue book.
As you continue to kind of look around at a few other items, you hear a voice come from behind you. Yeah, he was able to make it down. I brought him in the back way. This is my good friend Gustav. You see a man, very large, bushy mustache that hangs over the top, very slender, large, beady eyes underneath these Coke bottle glasses. He looks at you and says, "So you have some gems to sell then, yes?"
Yes. And I pick out the diamond and the emerald again.
Yes, very good, very good. Bring it over here. He waves you over to the countertop and lays down a very nice mat. It looks very lush and velvety as you place the gems down on it. He picks up each one of the gems and takes out a small magnifying glass and begins to inspect the gems very carefully.
Can I see over the countertop?
From your height?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, just barely, but yeah, you can see slightly
Like
over top
this.
of it.
Eli's watching like this.
I'll pick you up and I seat you on the counter. Like I do with my kids.
Questions
Now
only a
standing
halfling will
directly-
ever ask. And I see over the counter. Roll for perception.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage.
As Alcor props you up onto the counter, now having full view of behind the actual counter, what would you like to look for?
No, I just wanted to watch him looking at the gems.
Okay. So,
I just wanted to be able to like see what's happening and see his face so I can see if he's trying to like give Alcor the runaround or like make a bad deal, that kind of stuff.
okay, make an insight check.
Well, he hasn't really made any offers yet, has he?
No, but you wanted to look into his face, so
Okay,
go
sure.
ahead.
No, that's just a 7.
7. You really can't get a good view of his facial expressions. Most of it being taken up by the massive furry mustache on his face, along with the Coke bottle glasses. He looks at them. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah?
He puts them all down. Well, there are a few chips within it, making it less than flawless. needs to be polished. I would say the retail value is roughly 2,500.
Okay.
Rick, sorry, go ahead.
No, good.
That was for the emerald, right? Or was that for both?
That's for all.
Hey, Alcor, didn't Elara say that she knew something about gems? Should we bring her in here to make sure that you're getting a good deal if you do decide to sell? Because I gotta be honest, I don't know much. And I know that we have our illustrious expert here.
Yeah, she's making friends right now, but you're right. You stay seated here right now. You watch over the gems.
Okay.
and I walk out.
Okay.
And I open
Walking
the door.
out into the market square. Go ahead.
I'm minding Lara, and I yell her name in her mind.
What? I'll say out loud in the store.
Huh? What? Are you still here?
Yeah.
I really don't know what's wrong with you, girl. Why don't you go back to your friends? You're really creeping me out.
Fine. Well, hey, what, do you work for somebody?
And I would say, come, Lara. No.
I'm sorry, what? What'd you say?
We work for a lot of people.
Yeah? Who?
Are you looking to hire? Is that what this is all about?
Maybe be hired.
I yell, now!
Oh my god, I'm so sorry, but I don't know if I have to go. I'll be right back.
With a blank look on his face, he watches you as you trot off inward towards the store. The rest of you still standing outside, you see the exchange of some coins before the individuals begin to make their way out of the marketplace.
Should we be keeping an eye on them then?
Yeah, guys, somebody should follow them. Alcor, what's up? You're yelling in my head.
I will catch her hand and just put her inside.
All right. You yank her inside.
Follow as well.
Yeah, I'm not going to stand out here anymore.
Yeah,
I'm going to start trailing those guys that Alara was looking at.
Somebody should not. I know we don't really like Lucy, guys, but we should not let him go by himself.
Yeah, I'll go with him. We can trail those guys. They don't know what they look like.
All right. You, the two of you begin to wander off behind these two weapon-wielding, armored individuals. The rest of you.
Thanks for pointing that out.
Just saying. The rest of you now inside of the shop. Alcor drags Alara over to the counter. While the rest of you kind of look around the shop, very blown away by the strange little baubles and trinkets within the store.
I don't want a metagame, but do I see that book?
I'm like, here.
Oh, okay. What's up, Alcor? What's going on?
I'm trying to sell those gems, and I show her the diamond and the emerald. And the gentleman says it's worth 2,500. You said 3,500. 3,500.
Three?
Yes. 2,500. That's what I said.
35.
No,
30.
25. That is what I said.
Okay, you said 25. Can you check?
Okay, I will say in MindLink, not out loud. These are yours?
Not now. Answer the question.
Okay, I would like to, I guess, appraise the gems.
Okay. Make a.
I could take out
What are
my
the tools?
jeweler's
What are
kit.
the tools? Yeah. What are the tools that you're? Are you proficient with your jeweler's tools?
Yeah.
Okay. So give me a straight D20. Add your proficiency to it.
Okay. That sucks. That's a 10.
From what you can see, it's probably pretty close.
I will say out loud. With my expertise, I would say they're more like 3,500. At least yeah. What did you say you said it was?
Well, he said they weren't flawless, and he said they're unpolished. So maybe with your tools, you could polish them, and that would increase the value. And you're already saying that they're worth more than the gentleman's initial offers or his appraisal.
If they were polished, then they'd be like 4,000.
Wow.
I say that to the dude, to the guy. What's
discrepancy.
Rick? Rick is his name?
Gustav is the
Gustav.
Rick is the trader. Gustav is the expert.
Okay. Right, Gustav?
Are you questioning my abilities to see the value of these gems? I don't have time to stand here of some red-haired strange half-elf who tells me that I don't know what I'm talking about. It is 25!
Whoa.
Hey.
25!
Well, what if they were polished?
Yeah, what if I polish them right now? Look at my tools. They're pretty good. I've done a lot of work with
Those
jewelry.
are worthless tools.
Hey, I sold a lot of jewelry.
I'm
Gustav,
sure you did,
Gustav.
yeah, back to all your imaginary friends at home.
Gustav, my man. Things have taken a turn here. She doesn't even know we just brought her in for a second opinion. That's all.
Well,
She's
you are
appraised them
absolutely
higher.
right. You are absolutely right, little one. She has no idea what she's talking about.
No, I meant that she doesn't know the situation. We just brought her in here and asked her what she thought. She didn't know that she was disagreeing with you. Give her a break. She appraised them higher than you did. It is what it is.
Well,
She got another opinion.
Rick, you have my opinion. Thank you for wasting my time with these riffraffs. I expect some form of favor or payment from you. And with that, I will bid you adieu. He pushes up his glasses as he takes his little satchel of tools and storms out the front of the door.
All right, Gustav, you've had a great day.
You should
Hi,
find
Gustav.
more positivity in your life.
Rick looks back at you and says,
Happy.
all right, well, we've got our baseline here. What are you looking to? Are you looking to trade them? Are you looking to sell them? What are you looking to do?
I'm looking to sell them.
Well, I'll be honest. I'll give you probably 1,200 for them.
Bro.
No, that's ridiculous. They are worth more than 2,500, and I will say to Alcor in Mind Link, not out loud, they're actually worth 2,500. Just so you know.
I mean, look, I understand that's their retail value, but you got to remember, I need to polish, restore, maybe do some framing, and who knows how long this is going to sit on the shelves for.
Just an episode of Pawn Stars. I know that's what you're doing.
I can intervene for a second.
Are you with us? Is he here?
Yeah, he came in.
I came in.
Yeah,
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Might I ask how much this spear is worth? And I'll show him the Gravedigger spade.
Oh,
He takes it out
Are
of
you
your hands.
Ollie? Are you sure, Ollie? Are you sure you want to do that?
What's happening?
Is that
What's
for
happening?
sure? That's for sure what we're doing?
doesn't
We're
like
not.
the spear.
It's good to have all the information. I'm not saying I'm moving forward with this idea, but it's something to consider.
Okay, Eli's ass cheeks will unclench.
The dwarf takes the spear and puts it down on the table and says, "Now this is something interesting you got here."
Better believe it.
Do you mind if I take a look at it?
Have a look. I trust
Okay.
you.
He puts his hand over top and waves it slowly up and down the length of the spear. Alara, you would probably recognize this spell, as it is a very common spell of Identify. A bit of a yellow tinge comes off his hand as it kind of illuminates over top of the spear. This, now we're talking. This is good. This is good. And you're looking to sell this?
I'm looking to consider it.
Well, something like this. I mean, I'd say 7,500 gold.
It's ripping you off, I promise you.
Wasn't Spear already promised in another negotiation?
Out of game, well, the negotiation was to help me cure the curse. So, I mean,
Oh my god, I don't
I mean,
think it's.
yeah.
We're out of game?
That
Well,
was
no, we
in-game.
could go back
Follow
and
asking.
this is worth a consideration. I mean, I realize I promised this to. Sorry, I'm Lucy. I'm flabbergasted. I realize I promised it to Lucy in hopes that he can help with curing me of this disease, but it's really starting to progress, and potentially if we can do this favor for Uncle Darius, if we do this favor for Uncle Darius and we no longer need the scrolls, maybe he'll take Lucy into the guild as a trade instead.
Is this in game or out of game that we're having this conversation?
In game.
This is in game.
That was in game.
In front of this man.
Yeah, that was in game.
Hi, Rick.
Well, hey, if you're looking to get rid of it, listen, I could probably go up to 10,000 gold.
That'll definitely be enough to purchase your healing.
It'll definitely be enough, but I feel like it's an undersell. Also,
Listen, kid, this is a negotiation between two men, is it not?
what am I not a man? I can't be involved in the negotiations, sir. You're being sizist. Okay, come on. Hold on a second. I just want to talk to my friend. I want to take Ollie to the side. And
Ollie, is your name Ollie? Is
Ol-
that what your name is, kid?
Oliver, but yeah, people call me Ollie.
Oliver, let me address you from one savvy barterer to the other. Your friends can tell you a bunch of different things, but do you really think they know better than you do?
You're questioning whether or not I have my best friend's interests at heart? Hold on a second, sir. Just give me a second. And I want to kind of like say to Ollie, kind of under my breath, the champion told us that we're supposed to go to fight the king in the jungle, and I feel like these artifacts have something to do with it. I just want you to consider that also, and then I'll stop.
Let me talk to my friend to the side for a moment, and then I'll go to the side with her.
All right, this isn't going to last for long. The offer's on the table.
I realize this, but if I turn into a fish, I can't help. Do I know, out of game, do I know that Alcor has scales? No, I don't.
No.
So this might be my only chance to actually stay in, in the party and help. If I'm a fish, I can't do anything, and my whole quest, the whole reason I'm here is gone. And sure, we can go and try and get rid of this Varkas fella, but if we can't do it, I'm almost out of time, and I know I promised Lucy the spear, but I mean,
Okay.
what you're saying is we need the spear, but I did promise it to Lucy in return of also curing the curse, so either way, we're losing the spear.
What if we try with Vargas first? And if that doesn't work, we can come back here.
I'm not sure. This fella says the deal's only on the table for a limited
He's full
time.
of shit. Trust me. He wants that. He's going to try to lowball you. And then if you say, I want the offer from before, he'll give it to you. He wants that sphere.
Let me go ask him. He might be reasonable. Alright, and I'll break back to Rick.
So we come to decision, kid?
The decision is I would really appreciate it if you would give me more time. My entire colleagues, we're out on adventure. We're not all here to discuss together. I'd really like the consideration of the entire party I'm with.
Well, I'll be honest, I get rare and unique items that come in all the time. If someone happens to bring something similar in, I might not have the funds, the same that I need to pay for yours. I mean, you can come back and try, but I can't guarantee the same amount. He points over at Alcor. He says, I'll still do it for the 12.5.
I have a little necklace that I stole from the very first pirate ship that we were on. I will take it out of my jacket and I'll put it on the table and I'll say, oh, what about this to sweeten the deal?
Sweeten what deal?
The deal that we are hoping to make. I don't know why you're so hostile to me, sir.
Yeah.
Well, for
trying
one,
to-
you
trying to bargain,
don't have
just
any
like
shoes
you.
on. No. You don't have any shoes on, and you're walking around on my counter right now. Who do you think's gonna have to wipe this off later?
I don't think I've taken a step on your counter. I believe that I was seated on your counter.
Technically, you were standing on the counter when he
Oh, I was
lifted you
standing
up
on the
on
counter?
top of it. Yeah, kind of.
Oh, I thought he just kind of like put my little halfling butt on the counter. No?
Oh, that's not fair, yeah.
We can retcon, okay? This doesn't need to be canon. It's fine. It's fine.
Okay. Anyway, I'm just trying to barter. Isn't that your business? Aren't you?
Is
in the
that, are
business
you
of
are you
bartering?
representing? Yeah, absolutely. Are you
No,
representing
not
these
at
two
all.
gentlemen here?
Not at all. This is my
Then
own.
what
individual
part of the
thing.
deal are you involved in all of this?
Oh my god, dude! Just tell me how much the necklace is worth. I'm getting a headache.
He takes a look at it, again, waving his hand over top for a brief moment. A little bit of an orange hue comes off from his hand. This is just a piece of jewelry.
Okay, and how much is it worth? I stole it off a pirate ship. If you want a story that goes with it.
I don't care if you sold it from the Queen. This isn't a rare object. It's just a trinket.
Okay, whatever. Fine, I'll take it back.
Listen, Mister. Listen, I think we got off the wrong foot, as most people do with me for some reason. My name is Alara, and I would like to know what do you need the most in this world?
I need to know who owns these objects so I can actually negotiate with the owner rather than the 8 of you that seem to be standing around my shop right now.
Listen, this is Alcor. He owns the gems, and I give him the worst cut I have ever given him. And I'm his friend, and I'm also a jeweler, so I'm interested in what's happening. So, also, maybe he wants to buy us something with this money. So,
All right. Well, like I said, it's 12.5 for the gems.
Okay, how much for the emerald and how much for the diamond?
I thought they were coming together as a package.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah,
But if I
12.5.
Okay. And if I add a diamond onto that, how much do you add to it?
I will
Tell you
turn
what,
around
without
when
without
I
actually.
I want to. Eli turns around when he hears that and just gives Alcor a look like, how many?
I just look straight at the dwarf. I don't care.
It's like, where's all this coming from?
And I get the diamond out and I put it on the table.
Not bad, not bad. Tell you what, I'm not gonna bring Gustav down. We've clearly upset him. You've got a jeweler here. How much is this thing worth?
I will take a look at it. Can I make another actual assessment?
Sure.
Okay. 9. God, I'm rolling so bad.
9. Alara
just
picks up
wondering
the Alara picks up the gem and begins to look at it very closely. She now notices that everybody's looking at her in terms of her expertise in something, and begins to blush slightly as she's not used to people staring at her like this.
I'm not.
From what you can tell, it's probably worth around 500.
Okay. Well, this definitely looks like 750.
All right, retail?
Stop it with the retail. That's what I'm saying. 750 retail. I'm saying
Perfect.
you should sell it to us for 750.
I'll tell you what, I'll give you 15 for the lot.
Is this guy for real?
I don't know, man. Well, and
2.
I'll say to Alcor, do we need 1500, right?
1,000.
What? Your mic cut out.
15.
Your mic cut out. I'm sorry.
He said 3.
2.
2.
3,000.
2,000.
I
He
thought
said
you
2.
3. Okay, 2.
It's 1,000 per person.
So it's 15.
No, it's 1,500 because Elara or Eli pissed off the guy.
Eli.
I did.
And I don't intend to go back with that person in tow. So I'm hoping to pay 1,000 for 2 people.
Okay.
2,000.
I will say, this is not out loud. Why do we need 2,000?
I'll cut the mind lane. We need 2,000.
Is she? Are they reacting? Is she reacting to the information
Did you
that she's
just say
getting
you
from the
cut it?
mind link?
Yes,
Yeah.
I am reacting. I am reacting. You can visibly see that Alara is frustrated and giving Alcor the dagger
Okay.
eyes of her soul.
I'll get 2 diamonds out more, and I'll ask for 2,000.
2,000 for all?
Yeah.
All right. He holds his hands out to shake your hand.
I shake his hand.
All right. Why don't you head on over to the front? I'll have someone put together the coin for you. Looks like we got a deal here. And he takes the gems off of the table and puts them back behind the counter.
And before I go to the counter, I said to Elara, there's a nice book at the middle of the shop. You should check it out. And I walk to the counter.
Which direction did you go?
He's just trying to keep you occupied.
So
Good child.
does she look mad?
I was until he mentioned the book.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
definitely
having the attention span of a hamster, Alara goes from immediate frown face over to ooh shiny, and begins to immediately walk over to the book.
I'll hang back with Alara because I want to ask her if she's okay. Eventually, when she's not distracted.
Okay. I need you to go ahead and make a acrobatics check for me.
Me? Oh.
Well, to
get
jump off the counter,
Got
yeah.
it.
I thought you meant me. I was like, what kind of book is that?
That's a big jump for you.
Is Rick still there?
No, he's still there, but he's preoccupied moving stuff
okay,
below the
well.
countertop.
Oh, should I use my inspiration?
Rick's
You said
currently
acrobatics? No. I'm fine. 14.
14. Yeah, you're able to push yourself off as all of your friends begin to leave you for a minute, forgetting that you're stuck up on a high counter.
Okay.
Alcor, you make your way to the front as he pays you the 2,000 gold. Go ahead and add 2,000 gold to your inventory. He looks back. Rick looks back at Ollie and says, "I haven't forgot about you, kids. I'll be right with you."
Ollie,
As all of
we
sorry,
need to go. I said to Ollie, we need to go.
as all of this is happening, Lucy and Trix, trying to keep your way a little further back from where the men are walking from, you see them heading back towards a familiar area. Trix, you immediately recognize the establishment from last night as the two men once again walk through the back doors of Lady Velvet's.
Lucy's just going to say, it's for the mission. He's going to grab Trix by the arm and start rushing to the building.
All right, I'll go with it.
Okay.
Because we're outside. We were outside, right? So we didn't hear what was going down in the shop. We don't know that we got the money.
Oh, yeah. No, you guys are long past all that. You guys are probably about 4 blocks away at this point.
Okay. Cool.
Say yes to adventure,
I'll
Trix.
As you enter the front door as opposed to the back door, you once again, Trix, see a familiar sight of very luscious and lavish furnishings, leather seats and ottomans, a smell of distinct, rich tobacco within the air. Lucy, you are trying your best to hold your jaw up from dropping on the ground as you look around to see scantily dressed both women and men all around you.
I love this place. Come on, let's get a drink. And I'm going to head over to the bar.
Okay. So, as you walk over to the bar, you order a few drinks from the bartender. She brings over a couple meads. As you begin to kind of look around, Lucy, you hear from behind you, "Well, aren't you a cute one?"
Oh, no. I am going to slowly turn my head.
Slowly turning your head, you come face to face with a very scantily dressed female Luxodon. For those of you in chat,
here's where the D&D experience would be helpful.
And those of us in the game.
For those of you who don't know what a Luxodon is, that is a humanoid elephant.
Oh, of course it is. Of course it is. I mean,
her elongated nose kind of comes up and seems to be speaking with you directly. A very, very dark red lipstick around the spout, with very dark green mascara and blush in and around her cheeks.
Oofda. Okay.
So, you coming here for a good time?
Just here for the drinks, thanks.
Listen, he's already taken, okay?
Absolutely. I'm gonna pull her closer.
You're missing a tall glass of water.
I can see that.
She turns and walks away.
All right. Well, that was super uncomfortable. Thank you so much.
No problem. We need to focus.
Where did they sit down? Did you see where they sat down? We should try to sit next to them, or the table over, maybe.
Yeah.
You looking over, you hear quite a loud bit of commotion sitting at a booth across the room. There you see Thomas and Joseph sitting there with a few women on each arm. There seem to be 2 other men that seem to be at the table as well.
Okay.
Is one of the women that's with them Nico?
You have not seen Nico.
Oh, I didn't see Nico when I was there last time?
No.
I just heard the name.
You heard the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to start walking over to a empty table nearby if there is one.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. As you as you sit by the as close as you can, you try and follow along with as much of the conversation as you can. I need you both to go ahead and make investigation checks for me.
Oakley dokley.
Or one of you can do it with advantage.
Oh, nat 20. My dry spell is over, y'all. Okay, so that's 23 total.
23 total. Okay. So, you listening in, remembering back to your days of listening at the door of your father's study as he had important meetings. You discover that they have recently come into a very large amount of money from a seemingly job that they completed last night. They discuss the fact that they shouldn't worry about spending their money, as Nico's not even around to bother with it.
What do you think they mean by that? I'm going to say in a hushed voice.
I don't know. I heard them talking about Nico before. I believe that's whose room they went to.
Was that the kid that got kidnapped? Or is that someone else? I pay
No.
very little attention when this group is talking.
No, I don't think it was. I think the kid that got kidnapped was a male and Nico is a female, as far as I can recall.
So she's some kind of piece that connects these two
Oh.
to that, because there's no way it's unrelated.
So you think they're doing business here? It's not just for fun.
Well, they're either settling up. Clearly, they just came into some money. So, I guess the thing to do now would be maybe, since their job is done, there's no point in following them anymore. But maybe the other people at the table had something to do with it as well.
So what do you think? We should talk to them?
How good's your improv?
Not very good. Do you think we should ask where Nico is? Do you think that would give us any information?
Well, we'd have to say we know Nico somehow. So maybe it's...
Oh, that's true.
And it can't be too close of a relationship, because if we're a sister or whatever, then that's too close and they're not going to want to tell us. So if it's depending on her involvement, so maybe a colleague,
Yeah.
old friend.
Yeah. Okay. So what do you think? We should talk to the bartender, or do you think we should talk to them?
I would think they'd be smarter than to just talk openly enough for the bartender to hear something that big going down.
Yeah.
But it might just be better to keep our distance and maybe start following one of these other people at the table who looks the most foreboding at the table, I guess.
There is one individual that sits at the center of the table. He definitely gives off the air of being the leader, as he doesn't seem to be enjoying himself as much as his other three companions, continually looking around the table and staying on guard for the most part, not really paying attention to any of the companions that seem to be sitting with them as well.
All right. I think at least one of us needs to follow that guy. Maybe have the other person go check on the rest of the group
Okay.
once they leave.
Oh, once they leave. Okay.
So,
what do you think, just hang out till they leave.
As you guys continue to speak, what looks to be a busboy seems to be clearing off a table and looks to you and says, "Hey, those guys? No, they're not leaving anytime soon. They've paid in advance. Yeah, no, they don't. They were here last night. They weren't really as much of spenders then, but what do I know? I just clear tables around here."
How often do they come in?
They came in really for the first time that I've ever seen last night. Spent a little bit of time with Nico and then came back this morning, and apparently they're on top of the world.
Do you know anything about them?
Listen, my guess is as good as yours. I try and stay out of everybody's business here. Nothing but trouble, if you ask me. But hey, I wish you the best of luck, right?
All right, thanks.
Appreciate that. No, I'll give him an extra little tip, like the cost of another mead in a tip.
He looks at it and says, yeah, all right, sure, thanks.
I'm very frugal. All right, well, if they're going to be here for a while, we could leave and come back, but we do risk the chance of them leaving in between that time. But I think we have enough time to go back to the group and check in.
Check in, yeah. And then we can always come back. Okay.
And hopefully that
As,
big lady won't be here still.
looking over in the corner, she's still gazing in your direction and gives a little bit of a wave with now a silk drawn over her, just underneath her eyes.
I got to give it to her. She knows how to accessorize. All right, start heading back to the group then.
Sounds good.
All right.
Okay.
We make our way out.
Back at the shop. Rick has finished all of the advances to Alcor and looks towards Ollie and says, "Listen, kid, I don't have a lot of time. Are we going to make a deal here or what?"
To be honest, I know it's a bit of a risk, but I'm gonna have to back away from the deal from now. If you do happen to get another object worth just as much, that's great for you. This object has a lot of meaning to me, so I need to hold on to it for the time being until I can.
You could do a lot with 10,000 gold.
I can, but I'll have to wait.
All
I
right,
might lose
final
out, but-
offer. Final offer. I'll give you 15.
No, says Alara, who's standing right there. No, Ollie.
No. Alara's off looking at a book right now.
Can Eli hear?
Eli is over with Alara, from what I can understand.
Oh yeah, you jumped off the counter.
That is a very good offer.
Shut up, Pablo. You're not even here.
Yes, I am.
Oh, you can't say.
No, you are very, very generous, but I have to back out of the offer for now.
All right, kid. Well, I appreciate you bringing it in. It was a pleasure meeting you. Hopefully we can do business again another time.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Adieu.
Taking your spear back and putting it back in your holster. The group kind of congregates now around the strange book. As Alara, you look over it, you see the name of the book and clearly see the initials that are engraved within it.
I'll just pick it up.
You cannot pick it up. There is a blue shimmering aura directly around it. I mean, you can try if you want.
No, I thought it was just like glowing. So, okay. How did you get this book?
That? Prized possession of the shop. That there could be the oldest book in all of Qatar.
Okay, well, where, how did it, I don't understand how this is here right now.
I bought it and put it there.
Okay, how much for it?
No, that's not for sale.
Why would you have it out on display then, you weirdo?
It brings people in. They look at it. They want to see a piece of history. You know, as much as my shop is for wares and shopping and sales, It's this kind of stuff that brings people through the door.
Okay. So what do you want for it?
What do I want for it? Tell you what. Tell your
Yeah.
friend there to get about 3 or 4 more of those spears, and then you can have the book. That's my prized possession right there. That could
What are
literally...
you doing with it? What are you doing with it if you're not selling it?
I'm a collector.
What, can you even read it? Do you even understand what it is?
Of course. I mean, I can't make all of it. It's a lot of jibba jabba about time and looping and...
I bet.
I don't know.
Wouldn't you wish that somebody could help you figure out what is in this book?
No, I don't care. It's a collection
worst.
piece.
What? Well,
Well, what is this book?
This book, rumor has it, and as the tale goes, that there was... Have you ever heard of the expedition from Rorel?
No.
So,
No.
long story short, before Qatar was actually inhabited by most of the individuals, there was a single group that came over from Rorel. Said that they had some spiritual leader, something about time. I really don't know the specifics of it in general. But he led them over here. They spent some time here. He wrote this journal that apparently is the secrets to time and chrono something or other itself.
chronergy.
Yeah. That's what it is. She's got it. Anyway, it's supposed to be kind of a guidebook for it. I've flipped through it. It's a bunch of ramblings from a madman. But
If you
it's
don't,
really old.
if you don't appreciate this book, why don't you share it with somebody who does?
I appreciate the book for its value.
Okay.
And like I
next
said,
question.
if you can go ahead and bring about 3 more of those spears to me, or very similar things to it, I'll give you the book.
Okay, what's this blue aura thing? Is this like an anti-theft spell or something?
Sorry, is the...
Is the blue thing an anti-theft spell or something? What is this blue thing?
It's a blue aura that seems to be surrounding the pedestal.
No, I'm asking him in character.
Oh, well, that's my security system.
And what happens if I tried to touch it right now?
I wouldn't suggest it.
But why?
Oh, have you not heard of the Warding and Glyphs security system?
Enlighten me.
Tell you what, go ahead and touch it.
Take a step back. Cause she will.
I don't want to touch it. I want to touch the book very much.
No, go ahead. Okay, go ahead and try and grab the book.
No, you just told me that it's a security system. So I'll touch the book if you turn the security system off.
Oh, well, I'm not going to do that anytime soon.
Well, then I guess we're at a standpoint. So you're telling me you're just going to leave this book here, you're going to let no one read it, you're going to do nothing with it, and you're just going to leave it there.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying.
Guys, I'm
Do you
so
not know what a collection is?
What are your hours of operation?
This is the most like. So if someone were to try to steal it, when do you leave?
Why, are you looking to buy it?
Eventually, yes. In a
Okay.
way, I feel like I might actually be the rightful owner to this book. So I'm kind of annoyed that it's here. So I need to raise some funds and come back. So I'd like to know when your hour of...
I'd like to know how you think you're the rightful owner of this book.
Well, I could prove it to you if you let me read it, but you won't. So how is anything I'm about to say to you going to mean anything? If you can't read that book, you can't understand me.
Make a persuasion check for me.
Also, didn't he just say it's not for sale and now he's like, you want to buy it?
Well, he said
but
like for like 3 spears or like
Everything has a
crazy
price.
right?
objects.
Also, the golden oldie
Yeah, it's-
inspiration.
Yeah.
Sounds like it's roughly 60,000.
Rolled good this time, guys.
time?
Persuasion? 23.
Persuasive.
I'm sorry, I missed that one. Thank you, Ollie, for showing me that. Feeling a little bit more perked up. You've been provided inspiration, Alara. So
It's amazing.
he looks at you for a second and says, "You actually think you can translate this thing?"
I know I can.
Tell you what,
I know
I'll give you I'll give you an hour.
Okay.
I'll give you 1 hour in a
Alright.
locked room in my building, and if
Okay.
you can make sense of it,
Yep.
maybe we'll talk.
Okay. Can I come back? Because I have another friend who's gone rogue.
Sure, by all means, come back anytime.
Okay. You're not going to sell this to somebody who has like 3 spears or anything.
Listen, I've never seen anyone with that type of spear before.
Okay.
I've heard of it,
Yes.
never actually seen it. So if someone walks into my shop, happens to have 3 of those, not only will I sell it, I will eat my own foot. How about that?
I would like to see that.
But just remember, even if someone came in with 3 spears, it'd be more valuable to you if you let me translate it. Just saying.
We'll see. We'll see.
Okay. All right. So, what are your hours of operation? I need to know when I can come back.
Well, we close around sunset.
Okay. All right. I will see you soon then.
By all means.
Okay. And I guess I will start to, realize that everyone's crowded around me. Oh, whoa. Okay. Oh, everyone's here. Maybe we should go. Where's Alcor? He left, didn't he? We should go get Alcor.
Always the question, isn't it?
I mean, if Ollie didn't leave, I didn't leave.
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
dealing with
They were
Ollie.
just collecting their gold.
Oh.
He told me to leave, which
Oh.
was my hint to not sell the spear.
Okay.
I don't know how
well
long
then-
it took you to discuss all of this, but
I think we're all walking out together.
Walk
Okay.
out.
Okay.
As
So
you
why do you think
walk
that book
out.
is yours as we're walking?
Let's go. Yeah. Let's go outside. Well, the initials on that book belong to my mentor. I know it's his because it's also chronergy magic. So, I just know that it should be mine because he passed everything down to me before he, disappeared or died. It's still to be determined.
And what is chronergy magic?
It's my time magic.
Oh, you can control time?
Well, I'm trying. I'm learning a lot. I can do a little bit. Like sometimes I can sort of like rewind a little bit. But
Oh.
I'm trying to get better at it.
Maybe the book will help you rewind the hours so then you can just spend eternity in that 1 hour time frame.
That would be awesome. I would love it.
That would be the logical choice.
Yeah. So, I mean, eventually, I need that book.
Well, we can come back for it.
Yeah.
Let's go take care of Ollie.
Yeah, I guess.
Sounds good with me.
Okay. Yeah, I guess we don't really need to worry about Varkas now then. Since
Well-
we have all the money.
We can keep it on the back burner. We might be able to ask him for another favor, like getting that book.
Yeah, that's true. I really want that book. So,
Okay.
okay.
Not that I condone thieving, but that does seem like the person to ask. He does run a thieves guild.
Sounds
Yep.
like we need to plan a heist.
Did you guys hear that?
No.
As
Just trickles through the air.
as Trix and Lucy walk up to the group.
What a surprise. That's exactly what I was about to say. Just in perfect timing.
Always time for rides.
Yeah, she was talking to me. That was just a general conversation.
Yeah, just a general talk.
All right. So, as the group congregates together once again outside in the market square, Ryu looks to all of you and says, "So did you finish all your tradings?"
I believe for the time being we have.
Okay. Well, where to next then?
How about to another healing place?
Another one?
Well, not the same one we went to, but a different one.
Well, you might be able to try the same one. I just probably won't go in because I think I upset the man.
Yeah, preferably less sassy one.
But do you think he really lower his price just because you're not there?
There's one other one that I don't usually recommend because it's kind of icky. Have you ever heard of the Love Grove before?
No, but it sounds fun.
That where the druids are.
Yeah, the druids.
Well, icky or not, can they get the job done?
Hey, what's wrong with druids? Druids are pretty cool.
Well, you'll find out when we get there.
That sounds fun.
All right. Well, with that said, I think we're going to take a quick bio break as we wait for our good friend Alcor to return to the table. Go ahead and grab your apple juices and anything else that you find succulent and delicious to sip on while you watch our dumb faces for a little while longer. As always, we do a Q&A during our break period, so if you have any questions about the cast, the crew, the world, anything along those lines, pop that down into chat. Actually, I'm going to do a quick check right now because we did have a goal for tonight. If we could hit 100 followers, that was our goal for the evening. And let me just double check that.
Ben, drum roll.
We are at 99. We are at 100 followers, ladies and gentlemen. We have hit that goal. Thank you so much to Real Spazzy, Drew Demir, Paul is AF, Paul is AF, one of the two. So thank you so much for joining us. We're going to take about 5 minutes to do a quick bio break, and we will be back momentarily. Get your questions in chat. Hopefully we can answer them. We'll stay tuned very soon, guys. And we're back. Sorry for keeping you too long, our new friends and old. First and foremost, thank you so much, Infamous Bob, for gifting the sub. Very much appreciated. Thank you ever so much for your continued support. Lots of love. If we can get some Lara loves in the chat for him, that would be fantastic. Now on to our questions. Real Spazzy, was I the 100th caller? Yes, you were. Congratulations, my friend. You will go down in history. People will write your name in history books. Maybe not in the actual part of the book, but at least in the front cover. Real Spazzy. They're going to do it all over the place. Cherry Bombette, my question is, what is wrong with druids? You'll find out in a few minutes. Let's see. What does DM Dave find the most inspiration in? Fantastic question. I actually find most of my inspiration through the Nature Channel, surprisingly enough. I find that the Nature Channel has the weirdest things on it of all time. So, hey, art imitating life, right? Infamous Bob asks, why is Lucy afraid to be loved by a lovely woman with a huge trunk?
Six of spades isn't, but Lucy himself has a very small frame. So it's just an issue of physics for the most part.
if Alara can't roll above a 9 and Ollie can't roll below a 17, how many nobles can Trix rob before the satyr seduces someone? I think that's 15. 15 is the correct answer on that one. Was Alara's instructor Fred and George Weasley?
Yes.
Pretty close.
No.
Pretty close.
That was a fourth movie reference, I think.
One of them.
The Triwizard
Alcor, you said to use your shapeshift, you need to see an animal before you know how to become it. Any chance of getting a book to simply look at all the animal pictures to build up your usable list? Interesting. Something to think about. To add on to Cross to Streams, is there such thing as a zoo in this universe? Dread Pirate, there is now. Thank you for the suggestion. I will go and make a zoo specifically for you, my friend. And I will call it Shank's Zoo of Strange Oddities. Looking for more questions. I think we might...
They'll try to put me in
Next episode, the party goes to the zoo.
Nah.
Sounds
So
about
Alcor
right.
can learn to see.
I'll be freeing all the animals.
Pavo's going to protest the entire thing. Cherry Bombette, thank you so much for the bits. You are wonderful. We love your face so much. So, with that said, why don't we get back into tonight's episode? I keep hitting my damn microphone tonight. I'm sorry, guys. So, as you guys continue to make your way through the town, Ryu continues to guide you up now back to the Divine District, the place where you recognize of the Cathedral to Solus. Surprisingly, though, you walk past Solus altogether and continue making your way down to the very end of the street, where you come across what you would consider more of almost a hobbit hole, filled with beautiful flowers that spread out in front of it. Directly in front of it, you see two individuals, seemingly a little bit of grayish skin. They have very hairy arms, a little bit of chin fur at the front, large pointed ears with a large button-like nose. Seemingly wearing very, very vibrant colors. For those out of game, you would recognize this as tie-dye. As well as seeing flowers in a bit of a necklace wrapped around each of their necks. One of them sits back and chews on a piece of grass, while the other one seems to strum a lute, but a very small one.
Lara, I feel like they're calling to you. Look how happy they look.
I know. I was just thinking that. I don't know why anyone would think these druids are weird.
Okay, I want to look around. Is there a flower anywhere that I can pick?
There's many flowers from where you are right now.
Okay, I want to pick a flower and jump and try to put it into Lara's hair and then tell her to go. Go make friends. Get us a good deal.
Thank you, Eli. That's so sweet. And then I will skip off.
Okay, so as Eli jumps, putting a flower in Alara's hair as best as he can, gives her a smack on the ass and gives her a good old go get him. As Alara begins to make her way.
Sorry, I'm so excited. I want to heal Ollie.
Okay. Positive attitude. I like it.
As Alara makes her way over, the female looks up to you with the straw in her mouth and says, "Peace and love, sister. How are you?"
Right? This is what I've been saying. Peace and love. And friendship, too. But I
And
guess that kinda
friendship.
goes with
It's like
love,
the
right?
cosmos. Yeah, no, totally.
Right?
It's like the cosmos. They're just trying to flow in through all of us.
That's interesting. I feel like my friend Alcor would really like you. He talks a lot about the cosmos flowing in and out of him.
Oh, he totally sounds up our alley. You guys should come in and just, relax. Whether you're looking to mellow or you're looking to vibe, we've got a whole thing going.
Well, we're here for a very serious reason. Our friend, Ollie, he is cursed. And we were told that you might have some healers.
Yeah, you're looking for the Great Sani.
Oh, okay. Where can I find the Great Sani?
I don't know, man. He was inside last time I checked.
Okay. Where is inside? Can I tell where inside is?
Looking over, you can see
building?
that there's this hobbit hole that seems to be built into the side of a small hillside. There seems to be drapery in the way of vines that seem to hang over top. There are beautiful flowers that seem to be emanating from them.
In there?
Right through there, man. All of your questions can be answered of life, the universe, and everything in it.
All of them? Well, I'm definitely going. Come on, Ollie. Your healer's this way. And I guess I'll just start walking.
Okay.
Oh wait, what's your name? I forgot to ask.
Well, I'm Bara, and this is my brother, Belto.
Bara and Balto. I am Alara.
Peace, Alara. We love you.
Oh, I love you too. I'm so glad that there are other people who move as fast as I do.
Far out, man. Far out. Hey, you have an awesome day.
You too. Oh, I love this place. Okay.
I woke up to the Elara and was like, it's time to hug them.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. And I'll just go give a hug.
She immediately wraps her arms around you as Belto stands up, stop playing his lute ukulele. Oh, far out. Are we doing hugs? Are we doing a hug circle? He grabs Alcor
Yes.
and takes you into the circle as all of them kind of give you a big hug. These individuals are relatively large, probably standing about 9 feet. Actually, the two of you would probably recognize them as furbolgs.
Like to approach and be like, is this the ritual for cleansing the curse?
No.
Yeah, come on, honey.
Yeah, this is the place
Step
where
one.
all things get cleansed. Come on in.
Yeah.
And he takes you in and embraces you even further.
Yes.
I
Group
don't
hug,
feel
guys.
the scales being removed.
Oh gosh.
Is Pavo anywhere near? Can I reach to him?
No.
No, your other companions are standing far the fuck away from all of this right now.
How long does this
I
spell
don't.
take?
Oh, Ollie, we're just cleansing ourselves of negative energy right now. Then we'll go into that room or the hut over there. That's where the healer is.
Oh,
Yeah.
this is the precursor. Good. This curse has
Yeah.
put a lot of negative energy in me.
Exactly. Don't you feel so much better now that we're so close?
I guess so. I don't know.
That's better than no. That's better than no. So, yeah. And I will just shoot Alcor squinty eyes and say in my mind, what the fuck are you up to? Oh, no, he can't hear me.
I wish there would be no reply because there's no link.
I know. I know. I'm just explaining what Alara is thinking right now. All right.
Okay,
Should we
so-
should we go? Should we go? As I push myself out of this weird clump hug.
All right, so as the group hub breaks away, the two brother and sister sitting back down, Belta kind of leans back and puts her head back, putting her little piece of hay back in her mouth as she leans back. Belto taking his lute ukulele once again and starting to play. You, Alara and Alcor? Is Alcor going in as well?
Yeah.
Who's all going inside?
I'm gonna go
No,
into.
but I'm gonna go as like in the middle between them as much as possible and scurry in.
Yeah, I'm gonna go in, and do a little walk around to avoid any potential hugging.
Eli's gonna walk in like this, nodding at. Go through the door.
All right. Pavo and Trix, I'd like you to make a stealth check for me, please.
Well, I'm not too bad.
You gonna get hugged.
17.
22.
All right. You're able to
Nice.
somehow dodge your way, kind of putting your hand up in front and trying to not make eye contact with the beatniks as you kind of run into the small hut. Did Lucy go in? I don't know.
Yeah, I'll go in doing a similar thing to Eli. I'll just walk as I'm walking by him. Peace and love. Peace and love. just try to like look straight forward.
All right, fair enough. As you as you all walk into this strange hobble of sorts, as soon as you walk in, you are slightly taken aback by the vibrant colors that seem to be splashed all across the walls. A pungent smell of a skunk probably emanates from the middle of the room as a haze of smoke kind of covers over top of it. All around, beautiful flowered vines similar to ones that hang on the door, hang down from the rafters like banners rather than the actual cloth material. It seems to be homemade and all natural. Looking in the center of the room, it seems to be a relatively large room in a circle. The middle of the room seems to be sunken down with a congregation of individuals in the same type of attire that you saw out front. Some playing on small drums, others kind of humming to a rhythm, some snapping their fingers in enjoyment, all of them sitting on a strange array, almost a cluster of these large multicolored mushrooms that sit in the center of the floor that seem to be closer to seeding than that of a fungus. As you all begin to walk in, two very beautiful young individuals, one being a female elf, the other being actually a male tabaxi, walk over to you and put a lei over top of your necks as they give you a kiss on the cheek as each of you come in, saying peace and love, peace and love, peace and love, peace and love.
This is the
Peace,
best place
peace
ever.
and love. Peace and love.
6 feet, guys.
Seem a lot friendlier than the last heroes we encountered.
Looking around the room, you see one individual that stands a little bit taller than the rest, another furbolg, wearing what seems to be just a tunic at this point. As while the wind blows slightly, there doesn't seem to be a lot underneath it, nor much left to the imagination. Talking to two other companions of the grove as he looks up and sees you walking over to you. Peace and love, my brothers! Welcome to the Love Grove. I'm your hospitality for tonight.
So, because of my height, can I?
Straight dong.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Let's tell you what, make a perception check for me.
Oh, do I
boy.
have to?
No, not at all. Not at all.
Nope, you
There's
see it.
there's very little to the imagination from where you stand right now, my young friend.
Say, wow, hello, sir. I see that we're having a nice day. Peace and love. Peace and love.
You see him?
He as he squats down, spreading his legs slightly towards you, he pats you on the head. Oh, my little brother, there's nothing but peace and love here. And he grabs you and hugs you as he kind of holds you close as his legs remain splayed open.
Eli does it. He's like, this is good. This is fine. Yep. This is great. Yep.
Oh boy.
Letting go, he stands back up and says, so what brings you to the Love Grove? Are you looking for some mellow or are you looking for some vibe?
We're looking for
Behold.
someone to, remove a curse to be more specific.
Oh, man. I totally wish we could help you out, my friend. We have a healer here. He's the resident healer, the Great Swanee. I am but a brother, a follower in his great word of love. I am Brother Remfrey.
Nice to meet you, Brother Renfrey. Is the other person capable of healing me of this
The
curse?
Great Sani can do anything. He is a man of immense talents and immense healing. That's why the man tried to hold him down.
Great. Where can I meet this great Sani?
A lot of men here.
It's a pretty heavy story, my friend, but he's been taken from us. At word and order of the Temple Soulless, they were unhappy with us giving away healing, where they monopolized the marketplace. They weren't fond of him offering his healing services. So they took him, man. They took him. And we really need to get him back.
Took him too.
Yeah, we met them over there at Temple Solus.
Oh, they're a drag, right?
They totally are a drag.
Right?
Yeah, absolutely. So you guys were offering free healing, which, by the way, you guys remember, is something that we specifically asked for, right?
Right.
And they told us that that wasn't a thing, so they lied to us.
Right.
And then they took Swami. That's messed up.
They don't want to believe in the power of love. That's what their problem is, man.
Yeah. Not enough people do.
Well, it sounds like they're about to have another problem. You want to go over there?
I think we need to.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let's
we don't
go,
have a lot of time.
Yeah.
So just a side note, man, it's they don't take kindly to people going in and demanding things.
Yeah.
They probably
I learned
won't
that.
even admit that they have the Great Sani.
How could we
but-
ask for him without asking for him? You know what I mean?
What can you give us as a guarantee that they actually took him?
Well, we have some friends inside the temple. They say that they've put him down in some holding cells at the bottom of the spire.
Oh my god.
They got like a back entrance or something.
I mean, what you see is what you get, man. In the southeastern region of the area, you'll see the giant tower. That's where like they do all their stuff, man. They like stay there. They have libraries and stuff there, man.
Yeah,
but
but
underneath,
if I
that's
wanted,
where it's at.
if I wanted to get in to talk to Sami unnoticed, is there an entrance or some way I could like wiggle in, or what are we talking about?
Well, I mean, we're not trying to promote any kind of mischief going on.
No,
but,
no, you misunderstand.
you know, the only people I know of that, you know, really get into those areas are people of the Brotherhood, or at least those who look like the Brotherhood, if you catch what I'm saying, Cool Cat.
Oh,
If they truly took Sani, then they already started the mischief.
let's talk about this Brotherhood. How would I know a person of the Brotherhood if I saw him or her?
Well, you've seen the robes, right?
Yeah, those, what color are they? Those robes.
Yeah, the
Help me
whites and the
out.
blues with the golds on it. You know, the really fancy ones. You know, they're really shiny. They always keep them really clean.
Okay. All right. If-
While he's talking, can I just like walk around and just like pick things up and look at them and just be a snoop?
Sure, you
Like,
can
what's
go
in
ahead.
this?
Are you doing this inconspicuously, or are you just kind of roaming around picking things
No,
up?
I'm just like that annoying person in a shop who picks up literally everything and looks at it and puts it back.
Okay. As you begin to walk around, looking at a couple things, you don't seem very intimidating for the most part. you continue to walk around. You hear a voice speak out to you. Ugh, I hate the smell of this place. When are we leaving?
I just roll my eyes and keep walking.
You can try and ignore me all you want, but eventually we have to talk.
Talk about what?
What exactly you're doing.
Whatever.
Listen,
that's not-
you took me for a reason. You still haven't told me what that reason is.
Yeah, well, all in good time. I'll get to it, okay?
Fine. But let's leave here soon. This place smells like a skunk.
I wonder why. 420. Boop, 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 boop.
So this crew of Brotherhood, they got white robes, blue, gold, and how are they affiliated with Solus or the Solus Temple?
Well, that's the faith. That's what they wear, right?
Oh.
The priests, the knights, the other guys, they all wear the same thing. It's the blue and white and gold garb, right?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
have a big problem with this faith. A faith that stops free healing for the land, that charges a premium for all the healing. What about the poor that can't afford the healing? I don't think we should take this lightly. I think if force is needed, then force is what we'll give them.
My friend Ollie, my friend Ollie is a very righteous person. He gets really passionate about injustice. You know what I'm saying, man?
I hear you, man. Right
Yeah.
on. You know, we're not ones for force. We prefer love and peace around here.
Of course.
You know,
It's the only way.
It's
Love and
right,
peace.
right.
It's the only way. Yeah. Listen. So Sonmi's not here. Yes. Sonmi's at the temple.
As
We were
far as
hoping to
we
meet
know,
him.
man,
Okay.
we're trying to find a way to get him out. That's really what it boils down to.
Well, we won't infringe on your hospitality anymore, my friends. Shall we?
Yes, let's go get Sonny.
Please.
It was
Can I?
Wait,
so
you
nice
guys
to
are gonna go
meet
get
you.
Sani?
No. Maybe.
Yes.
Why not?
Maybe.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, if you guys are
Talk to him.
offering, you guys are offering.
Yeah.
Are we offering?
Yes.
Oh, why wouldn't we
Okay.
go get him? We have to help these poor people. We can't let people take
Okay.
people captive here. What am I being
I hear ya.
saying?
Yeah, take it down, Alara. It's just a few notches.
I have a lot of very passionate friends.
Totally. Well, here, before you go, why don't I at least let me get you a drink? And he calls over to one of the younger men who walk over with 6 plates or 6 glasses of water. Ladies and gentlemen, if you'll just take a moment to hydrate for me, please.
Oh, I thought they were giving us acid or something.
It's like Alara
Trust me, I'm already thinking about that for the next channel point. For 10,000, make one of our characters take LSD. No, I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. Twitch guidelines, please. I'm sorry. I'm joking. All right. So the rest of the time, Trix, you while scouring around, you come across pictures and whatnot of this great Sani. He is very almost Jesus-like in a sense. Long hair. He seems to wear a large cap that with a large brim cap that goes around the sides. Very colorful. Wears a long robe over top. You seem to have a pretty good idea what he looks like.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I have a question. Can I keep this lay?
Yeah, we always try and get people laid here.
Okay. Well, I really like these necklaces. They're really nice, so I'm just gonna keep wearing mine.
Well, hey, good luck on your mission, guys. If there's anything we can do to help, just let us know, man.
Head
We
towards the door.
got this.
Probably.
We'll have them back in no time.
Hey, you don't have any like potions of disguise, do you?
Well, we don't really have any potions of disguise, but if you want to hang on for 1 minute, we might be able to find something for you.
One minute.
He goes off for a moment behind another beaded curtain, very similar to the one at the front door. Sorry, vined curtain. He's gone for a few moments and comes back with 2 vials in hand, seemingly looking empty, and says, "I can't really help you out with disguise, but we got these like invisibility things, man, where if you drink them, you just kind of turn invisible for a while."
That's amazing.
Yeah, totally
That could
take
really
them.
help us.
Do your
Thank you.
thing,
This is
yeah.
really- yeah, help us save your friend.
Well, he's our leader. He's not like a friend. He's kind of more than that. He's kind of like, you know how you feel
More,
about
okay.
the sun in the sky and how it like beads down its energy on you all the time and like gives you that life. That's kind of like what he is to us.
Righteous. Yeah. All right, guys.
So you can go ahead and add 2 potions of invisibility to your inventory.
Awesome. We got it.
All right, let's get the hell out of here.
All right, leaving the grove, you guys make your way to the street again. Ryu seems to have been standing outside as you approach. He kind of waves in front of his face. That place is really musky. I don't know what it is about. I don't like that place.
It's not a place for kids.
Yeah, well, I'm not just a kid, okay? Like I can take care of myself.
Well, we know. We know.
All right. So, did you guys get healed? Is Ollie? Are you okay now? Are you still a fish?
I'm not okay in more than one way. The person here that was supposed to help me out, Sani, was captured. Someone who's actually doing good deeds, giving out free heals to the land, got captured by the greedy people at this temple of people who say they're faithful. They need to be stopped.
Well,
I
you gotta.
think this is the maddest I've ever seen Ollie.
Yeah.
You
That's
have to
finally-
remember that Trellis is a very different place. There is good here, but it's not run by the best.
Definitely not the temple.
Well, here's the question, guys. Should we go to this temple and try and pay to get Ollie healed and then go back and try and break this guy out? Like, I'm just wondering if we should even, like, take a chance because...
Yeah. I hear what you're saying. Well, let's have a chat about it.
Can we... How bad does Ollie look? Can we see what's going on, Ollie? Do you mind if we take a look? See how
Not
far
at all.
along you are?
I have no qualms. I'll strip down.
Just drops trowel.
As you look over, you kind of pull your arm forward. It has seemingly progressed quite badly since last time you looked on it. It's now covering pretty much the entirety of your arm.
Okay. Just his arm, though?
So far in the arm and a little bit over the shoulder, starting to come onto the chest directly.
Okay. Well, I don't know, Ollie. This is sort of up to you, I think. What do you want to do? You feel passionate about both issues. Do we just go and pay for your healing and then break this guy out, or do you want to try and break the guy out and hope that he can heal you? Because here, I'm just scared. This is what I'm scared of. We're gonna break him out, and things are gonna go not to plan.
Awry.
And we're going to burn our bridges with the one person that we know for sure that can heal you right now. So I'm just concerned that if we try and free this guy first and we screw up or we succeed, either way, we won't be able to get the healing from the other guy.
Problem is the other guy isn't doing it out of a good nature. They're doing it for profit.
So
Right.
supporting him versus the other option.
Well, we could always get the guy to heal us, save Sami, and then stick it to him and take our money
Rob him?
back. Yeah.
Just rob him.
Ilara, with your magic, are you good at illusions?
Kind of. Like what kind of illusion?
Like the illusion of handing them over the money?
I'm sorry, I'm just checking my spell. I don't think minor illusion, DM, correct me if I'm wrong, but I don't think minor illusion would actually create like something with weight.
No, it's
Right.
just an image.
Yeah, no, sorry, Ollie, it's just an image.
Darn.
I can
We
cast
could-
Here it is. Go
distort
fetch.
value though.
What's that, Trix?
I can cast distort value though, so I don't know if that would work on like paper to distort the value of the paper to be money,
It's gold.
or if that's a stretch. Gold. Yeah, whatever. Metal, pieces of metal
Mm-hmm.
into gold.
Well, the distort value is more specifically on an object or something along those lines, rather than a negotiation, if you will.
Could have used you in that pawn shop,
Yeah.
Trix.
Probably.
Distort value. Ugh. That's okay. We know for next time.
Alcor had it covered. Apparently.
Oh, yeah,
Out of
Alcor
nowhere.
had it covered. Alara says sassily.
Eli, like, he's recognizing increasingly that something is going on there.
So where are we going somewhere? Should we walk and talk? Or are we?
I think we're going to the temple either
Yeah.
way. That's a
The way we're
certain.
going
way.
to the temple.
The
Yeah.
way we
Okay,
behave
it's-
when we get there.
It's right.
Go
It's
ahead.
right down the street. He turns and begins to, like, as a kid, really excited, begins to strut down the street very quickly. From behind you, all of a sudden, you hear someone call out, "Hey, whoa, guys! I totally forgot that I found this other one for you." And he produces another vial in front of you. It's got a delicious looking sparkle of purple to it. You can smell directly through the cork the smell of sweet lavender and honey.
This smells good.
Yeah,
What does it do?
I don't remember what it does. But I found it in the Great Sani's room, so it's got to be something really good, man.
Unsafe, mysterious substances.
Another mysterious bottle.
Yeah, Eli, maybe you should take this. You're really good.
Me?
I don't know. The last time you could just hold it. We don't have to take it right now.
Okay. I'll ask Sami about it.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Mysterious
That gives-
purple potion.
That gives me another idea.
What?
So you want to be a thief, right?
I don't mind being one.
Lucy.
Yeah. I didn't know who you were talking to. Sorry.
I was just
s-
thinking.
sorry to
That
interrupt.
was the plan.
I'm having this inner impulse that I need to hand this potion to Ollie. A very strong inner impulse, Ollie.
Okay.
I feel like you should take it, Ollie.
Oh.
Okay.
If you think it'll help, I guess, and then I'll just.
I just
pocket it for
feel
now.
like it was meant for you.
Okay.
Nice.
Say,
Sorry to interrupt.
Lucy, what I was thinking is, you want to be a thief, and I normally don't condone thieves, but I do also not condone what these people are doing at this temple. What if we make the deal with them? We hand them over the money, as you're invisible with one of the invisible potions, and you take the money back after they heal me.
okay. If that's the deal, I want half of the money that you would have spent on the cure.
Lucy, what?
How about
He's the
this?
wrong
Because
person
Hey,
to ask to handle
You want
money.
me to take the risk just because I enjoy stealing? That's your
Or
thought
you know
process?
what?
No,
Or you
the
know what? I'll
spear-
do it for free. I'll do it
No.
for free. How about that, Lucy? Get out of here.
See, this is exactly what happened with the druids and these other folk, is that they undercut the competition completely,
Guess you.
destroying any economical situation that could have been had.
Guess I'll hold on to my spear then.
Well, let's not get hasty. Okay, I mean,
You did have an agreement with me.
that
to
was
help-
the agreement. You're right, and if this is what it takes to get the spear, then I am in.
And Lucy, you should try and find value in things other than money. It'd make you be a happier person, I think.
Like friendship.
Thank you, Alcor.
Also, you can look at this as good training. If you just got the spear from not being a thief, you didn't really learn anything, but at least you'll be going into the Thieves Guild with more experience.
Thanks for that inspiration there, bud. Well, all right. Well, everyone ready to go to jail?
We're walking and talking, right? So are we there?
Oh yeah, you guys have now
We were
made it
walking and
outside
talking,
the
yeah.
temple. Once again, confronted with the front gates, beautiful, well-trimmed hedges sit at the front that kind of block the front entrance. The front area. There seems to be a pathway that leads in towards a beautiful fountain that sits in the front, with the cathedral sitting directly behind it. Looking a little bit more intently this time, you do see a large spire that sits at the back of the building a little bit more. Also, another separate building off to the side, just beyond a beautiful garden that sits, or courtyard with a beautiful garden within it.
I'll be needing one of those potions. Whoever has them.
Do we trust him with it?
I have them. Okay. Yeah, here, you can have one, Lucy.
I thought
And
that
I'll
we
hold
were
my hand
gonna.
out.
Weren't we gonna go in and get the guy to do the spell and pay him and then do the robbing thing?
Well, assuming they might.
Well, I don't want to do the handoff in front of them. That wouldn't look good, would it?
Yeah. Okay.
May have to follow whoever ends up taking the gold if the
Yeah.
healer himself doesn't take it.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe at least you should go in with us from the start.
Lucy's going in alone, invisible though.
No, I'm saying maybe he should come with us so he can see exactly where the money goes.
Yeah. But he's the only one that's gonna be invisible, and he's gonna have. We're tasking him with breaking Sami out by himself.
I
don't know about
I would like some help if.
Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds.
Maybe Eli, you should go with him.
Oh man.
Yeah, Eli, since you don't trust me, I mean, you could keep an eye on me.
I don't trust you. This isn't about me not trusting you. I'm trying to figure out who's the best person to go with you.
Eli, I trust your conscience a bit better than Lucy. No offense. I feel
Yeah.
like if you follow him, you might find out where they keep the rest of their gold. And I'm
Yeah.
not saying you should steal it for us, but maybe if you steal it, we can find one of the hospitals or somewhere where all the sick are and give it back to the people.
Yeah. I'm just
Well-
not sure that will be the most projective team.
Eli, you
Oh, it'll be great. Smack him on the back.
Okay.
I'm just wondering, is 2 people enough?
Okay.
Yeah,
I mean,
our-
Well, we only have 2
potions.
potions.
Yep.
but I guess. Maybe the rest of us could make a distraction or something.
yeah.
Well, you guys, I think, you're actually getting Ollie healed. And
Which
then
is the
we're-
distraction.
Or
Exactly.
attempting
And
to.
then we're going in. So we should drink these now. So we're walking in invisible. Do we know how long these last?
Doubt it.
I don't think we'd know.
That would have been a
D&D
good question.
Beyond tells us.
Who's asking the question?
Eli.
Eli, make an Arcana check for me.
Well,
With
that's not
advantage
gonna
because
go
you have
well.
inspiration.
Oh yeah,
Oh.
you do have inspiration. In fact, all of our cast members have inspiration, so
Ooh, and I
feel
do
free to
need-
use that.
I do need
I'd
to
plan
use
to.
it. That was a shitty roll, so I'm gonna use it because I feel like that's information we need. That is going to be a 15.
15. You've through your studies as a rogue, you've learned a little bit about these type of potions in particular. These ones, from what you know, if done properly, it lasts about an hour.
Oof. Okay, guys.
Decent amount of
If,
time.
if I've got this right, we got an hour.
I'm just concerned because it sounds like you guys are not only finding their gold stash, but you're going in alone trying to bust some dude out who's been trapped in there for God knows how long.
I think let's focus first on dude. No?
Okay.
Yes? And then if we have time, we'll root around. I mean, in theory, he doesn't mean anything to us. We could just leave him there, but I think Ollie likes him because he does free healing. What do you want
Means
us
a
to
lot
do?
the people that live here.
Okay.
We should
So
definitely
let's-
break him out.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
no,
we'll focus
I
on
believe
that.
we need to break him out because he's being held against his will for no reason.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
We'll break
he
him
is
out.
being held for a reason, but it's not a very good reason. In fact, it's the very reason that he should be out there helping people.
Okay, so here is the plan. Me and Lucy are gonna go in invisible. We're gonna go into the dungeon. Sorry, I'm out of game. I'm looking at our DM right now. He's got like a shit-eating grin on his face.
Looking forward to this for sure.
Okay. And
This is
back
the
in.
moment in the adventure where shit all blows up, and I get to
God.
watch
Of
whatever
Okay.
happens.
So we're going in, we're busting out Sami. If we have time, we're gonna take these guys for everything that they're worth, and you guys are going in and getting Ollie healed. Yes, that's the plan?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, all right, let's do it.
I just need 1 minute. Alcor, and I will just like link his arm and pull him away from the group a little bit.
Okay,
Okay.
Eli's gonna say there is something weird going on with those two. To the rest of
I
the
don't know.
group. Yeah,
They look kind of
I-
cute together, don't you?
I guess so.
We'll say in a low voice to Alcor, why did we need $2,000
Dollars.
of gold?
Oh,
Oh my god.
Why did we need 2,000 gold?
oh, to cure 2 people.
Why do we need to cure 2 people?
And I will open my shirt.
Oh my god.
Big reveal.
Opening his shirt, you now see actual gills starting to emerge from his chest. His entire chest at this point is now entirely scaled, looking far more similar to fish than man.
Oh, damn, that's worse than yesterday.
Or what? Why didn't you tell me?
Because you would worry and run off everywhere and stuff like that. So, let's do it. No?
Did we see this?
Yeah.
Nope.
Oh,
Oh, she took him to the side, and they're speaking in hushed tones right now.
What do you mean I would? Of course I'm gonna
Freak
freak
out.
out. Of course
Back
I'm
now.
gonna freak out. Hello? Maybe if you had told me whenever this happened, this is clearly not new, maybe we wouldn't need to freak out about it. But I'm freaking out now because what were you planning to do? Just crawl into a ditch and turn into a fish? Like, right now, we are scheming to heal one person. How are you going to be healed?
That's 1,000 gold per head. You get 2,000 gold.
So you were just going to walk in there and then ask the dude to heal you?
Yeah. How would you do it?
I don't know, Alcor. You never used to keep things like this from me. I don't understand what's going on.
I never turned into a fish before.
Why aren't you telling the group?
Lucy's gonna call out now and be like, "Y'all, are y'all ready? We're kind of doing something here."
We met those people like a week ago.
Right? So?
A week and a half, as you hear on the wind.
So
10 days ago.
They seem like nice people. They seem like really nice people.
Yeah, especially Lucy.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, well, he's a little...
Thank you.
He's got a big heart. I can tell. I know it's in there somewhere. We just need to pull it out of him.
The truth is...
Wait, hey, no, this is ridiculous. Hey, what the hell?
I walk away.
Oh my god.
Oh. Covering up your scales once more, you turn, leaving Alara mid-sentence as you walk back towards the group.
Do they
we
look
ready?
mad? Do they look mad? I'm watching.
Alcor looks focused, where Alara, her eyes are very large. Her mouth is very close to the ground. She's taken aback by her good friend Alcor.
Just want to look at them. Shifty eyes.
While she's doing that, I'm gonna snap in front of Eli's face. Be like, "Hey, it's almost game time, and you're making me nervous. All right."
He'll just
You can always count on Lucy.
look at Lucy.
Yeah, I agree with Lucy. It's game time.
Okay.
Yeah, let's get going.
Drink your potions so we can go.
All right, so we're gonna let them go in first, and before the door manages to close, we need to slip in after the potion's taken effect. So, on 3, 1, 2, 3, and I start gulping my potion down.
All right. Bottoms up.
Does it take effect immediately, or is it even working? Universe.
Oh, sorry, did you drink yours?
We both drank ours just
both
now.
did.
All right. Cheersing your two vials together, you pop it back. For a moment, you don't really feel anything whatsoever. You kind of put your hands out in front of you, only to not see them there. It's a very
Nice.
jarring
Perfect.
experience.
Okay. I want to pinch Alcor's butt.
And here's where everything starts going awry.
All right, so walking up, Alcor, you feel a sharp, almost bite at your backside.
Oh, it's Lucy, I say.
Oh my god.
Okay, I think we're good. We're ready.
Hurry up and get in.
For some reason, Alcor, you sense a shit-eating grin right around your knee height level.
Oh god. Oh god.
Okay, let's go.
There would be payback, Eli.
Excuse me, you can consider that payback for all of the times that you almost killed me.
All those times you keep walking in my spells.
Okay. Let's
Alcor.
save the domestic for later. Let's go.
Alcor, just want to say that
Jesus.
I've kind of been assuming that you're going to spend the money on me, but if you do end up doing that, I'll be grateful, and if we can't get the money back, I will owe you for it.
Oh, who? Me?
Yes.
Nah, no worries. It's not my money anyway.
Well,
I'm gonna whisper in Ollie's ear. That's really sweet, but we're on a time crunch now.
alright, let's waste no time.
Let's
All
go.
right. You all make your way into the large cathedral. Walking into the cathedral, those of you who are visible at this point in time hear a familiar voice. Can I help you?
Hello. You might remember us from before. We
Oh, yes,
Are
of
the-
course I remember you. I remember everyone who walks into this cathedral. That's my job. So, are you still looking for... Come on now, boy. Tell me what you're looking for. I forget.
me well, I'm looking for a cure to the curse that has
Right,
befell-
curse, that's what I was thinking before you interrupted me. Curse, right, yes. There was the obligatory fee.
Yeah, we left and you said it was 1,000 gold.
Is that what I said? Yes, of course. It's 1,000 gold then. Do you have it?
I do. My friend here is
get-
going to
I get the money out and I say times 2.
Oh, two.
Arms crossed.
Two. Oh.
times two.
All right, well, it will take us some time to work this out. Find a seat. You can sit in the booths or pray to Solstice, as we all do, pray Solstice.
Right.
Now, if you'll expend of the coins, please. He reaches his hand out, looking for payment.
I gave him the money. Ready, but I'll do it again. If I didn't.
Okay. Taking the sack, he kind of weighs it just by bouncing it up and down. Ah, fine. Seems about the right weight. Well, wait here. I'll be back shortly. And he leaves towards the back of the room, closer to where you would assume the spire is.
Ooh, follow him.
We're following.
Okay. You continue to make your way to the back of the room. As you do, the man walks through a back door. There's two individuals that sit on either side of the door, both wearing very heavy, shining armor. I will need you both to make a stealth check for me at advantage.
Lead Oakley. Dirty 20.
Not quite a dirty 20, but I rolled pretty high. I'm just looking for my roll. Okay. That is a 19.
19. All right. As you make your way past these two individuals, one a male, one a female, both looking to be... Lucy, you would recognize them as a full elf or purebred elf. The male kind of makes a gesture over to you, looking directly at you as you walk past him. You gotta feel that he sees something wrong, but can't put his finger on it. You both are able to continue past the two guards standing out front. Eli, you feel bolstered in a way, having done probably your sneakiest of sneaks as of yet, with this intense rush of adrenaline. You were inspired.
Thank you, Crosta. Okay, I marked that off. All right, do we make it into the room? Was there a door, or was it like kind of an archway?
You walk past the doorway and find yourself in a very large stairway. One way that leads upward, one way that leads downward. The strange priest who's been speaking to you the entire time, well, not so much strange as much as annoying. He heads upward.
Oh, question. Can we see each other? Like, do I know where Lucy is?
I don't think.
Perfect. Okay. I'll go downstairs. Sorry.
Lucy's going to go upstairs and follow him.
Okay. Lucy, as you walk upstairs behind the man as closely as you can, you get to the next floor and see this beautiful library full of rich mahogany-bound books. There seems to be a row of desks spread out as numerous priests and clerics and sages and scribes seem to be working through a number of different volumes. As you walk past some of the rows, you see the titles, and having your history on Qatar, you recognize these volumes as a very descript collection of the history of Qatar, of the history of magics that were born on Qatar. Almost anything you could possibly think of, or what you've heard of in the past, related to your home continent of Qatar. You continue to you continue to follow behind as he walks up to a younger scribe. Boy, I need 2 removal of curse spells, scries, scrolls, whatever you want to call them. Just get it done. I need 2 curse removing spells. Just get them done. As always, here is your contribution towards the efforts of the church, and he lays a single gold piece down in front of him. Now, if you'll get back to me with that ASAP, I expect them on my desk in the next hour. The young man said, "Oh, of course, sir, of course. I'll get that done right away for you, right away for you." He grabs another piece of parchment, lays it down on the table, and begins to scribble on top of it as the older priest begins to walk away. Lucy, what would you like to do?
I think we might have lost Lucy.
He really disappeared.
He went invisible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
I never thought that was even possible. So,
RP to the man.
Cut to Eli or somebody else while we're trying to get Lucy back.
yeah, absolutely. Cutting back to the staircase. Eli, you begin to make your way downward. Not sure what to expect. You begin to grow closer to the next floor down. It becomes darker and darker as you make your way downward. Do you have dark vision?
I do not think that I do. That would be on features and traits, right?
That would be, yep.
No, I do not have dark vision. Not yet. No. No, I don't.
As you continue downward, it's relatively dark. There are very few torchlights that have sparked up in and around the area. You do recognize it as a holding area as you look around and now see numerous holding cells as you hit the bottom floor of the monastery or cathedral. Sorry.
Okay, I will get. Is anyone around? Can I see anybody?
Make a perception check for me.
Okay. That is going to be a 15.
15, you see one guard that seems to be walking up and down, seemingly distributing what you would recognize as rations to a number of different cells.
Okay. He's not near me though, right? Is there anyone that would hear me if I whispered?
Nope, not at this
Okay.
point. The other individual is probably about 10, we'll say 20 feet away from you.
Okay, so I want to whisper under my breath, like, Lucy, and I just want to like see if I can find him.
Unfortunately, like the rest of us, including the universe, you have no idea where Lucy is right now.
Okay, so I'm gonna just write them off, and then I'm going to, I guess I'll start, there's 2 rows of cells, I'm just assuming.
Yep, there's it's basically like a hallway,
Yeah.
and on either side you can see cells.
I'm just gonna start snooping to see, I'm realizing that I don't know what Sami looks like. Shit. I'm just gonna see if anybody feels right.
All right, go ahead and make an investigation check for me.
Okay. That is going to be a really shitty roll. So I'm going to use my inspiration already.
All right.
That's not really that much better, but it's not terrible. That's going to be an 11.
An 11. You begin to walk down the corridor of these strange cells. Looking at it's kind of difficult to see as there doesn't seem to be a lot of lighting within there. You can't really make out exactly who's in each one of the cells as shadows seem to be cast down upon them. From what you can see, though, there is the guard is almost finished handing out what small rations that they're giving him. As he passes by you, you see moldy bread and what looks like a very stale bowl of stew as he kind of shoves it towards another inmate.
And then he leaves.
A few moments later, yep, he ends up headed upwards towards the stairs.
Okay. As soon as he's out of earshot, I'm gonna kind of like back into the stairs, but I want to see if I can arrange it so like my voice isn't gonna echo upward. It's gonna echo like into that area. And I want to like.
God, Eli, I don't know
Sorry,
what kind
go
of
ahead.
check that is.
I just don't want to be heard upstairs, but I'm going to try to pretend that I'm a guard and I'm going to yell, "Sami!" and see if I can tell where the voice is coming from so I know what side he's on and kind of his general vicinity. But I don't want to be heard. Is it stealth? Or survival?
First make a stealth check for me.
Okay. Ooh, natural 20.
Ooh, very good. You're able
Nice.
to keep your voice down enough so that it doesn't kind of resonate to the floors up above. Just so I remember, you just used your inspiration, correct?
I've already used it. I don't have inspiration right now.
Okay, sorry, I just
Yeah.
wanted to make sure I have that marked off properly. Next up, make a persuasion check for me.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
3.
3. You yell out loud. There's a few individuals that kind of laugh at you as they don't recognize the voice of the guard whatsoever. Off to the very back corner of the room now, you hear a small, almost growling noise.
I don't know how to feel about that. Back left or back right?
Back left.
I feel like that might be like a guard dog or some other type of situation. Sami's a druid, right? Right. He's a
Yes.
druid.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Was that back left or back right?
Back left.
So I heard nobody answer. I just heard like a growl,
A low growl. Yep.
like an animal type growl or an irritated humanoid growl.
Just a small growl.
Oh, that is not helpful at all.
No, it really isn't.
Okay. I'm gonna take that crystal ball thing that I have, the one
Your
that
drift
if I
globe?
illuminate, yes.
Okay.
I'm gonna back up so I'm on the stairs, and then I'm going to just let it roll down the stairs. Say light first. I'm gonna say light.
Well, you're at the bottom of the stairs. There's no
Yeah,
additional stairs.
I want to back up a little bit, so I'm like, so I basically want it to seem like it could have just fallen down the stairs.
Okay.
I don't
And
want to
then
just roll it.
Are you trying to roll it down the corridor?
Yes,
Okay.
to illuminate the space so I can see a little bit.
Okay. You roll it down the corridor. There doesn't seem to be anything within the corridor, but in the cell to the far left-hand side, you see the shadow of a small four-legged creature.
Okay, so that is for sure some kind of guard dog. I can't see anything in the cells. But now it's a little bit more illuminated. So if I were to go
it's a
back
little
down,
bit it's a little bit brighter at this point in time, where you're now able to see the prisoners within these cells.
okay. I will I'm going to avoid that left-hand corner with the dog or whatever kind of creature is situated there. And I'm just going to go like cell by cell to see if anyone looks like they prioritize peace and love.
Okay. You make your way through each one of the cells, seeing some of the captives. Some of them actually look like members of the church, as you see white and purple gold robes that are now stained. A few other captives that don't fit the description that you're looking for. You narrow it down to one cell at the back left-hand corner.
Fuck me. I will go up to the cell. Quietly.
Okay. Walking up to the cell, the light illuminates the front of the cell, but not much more than that. It takes but a moment until you see a shadow of a small four-legged creature that begins to move towards you. As it
Back
does,
Oh,
it's still within the confines of the cage.
okay.
As it walks forward, illuminating itself in the light, what you thought was a dog for a moment, a strange four-legged mushroom creature begins to approach you as the silhouette of a man walks forward, little tiny mushrooms sticking out of his shoulders.
What is happening?
Okay.
What is happening?
You hear a voice speak to you.
Out
Yes.
loud?
Is there someone out there?
Okay. If I were to speak, even in like a hushed voice, I'm assuming, would the other prisoners be able to hear me from their cell?
Vaguely, yeah.
I'm just gonna try to whisper as quietly as I can. I'm here to rescue you. Shut up.
Well,
Bro, stop talking.
thank you.
Shut up. Just shut up. Okay. And then I'm gonna
I'm
try
not
to
good at shutting up. I'm
Oh,
a
for the
very
love of-
happy person.
in Christ, okay? I'm gonna try to unlock With my thieves' tools.
All right. Go ahead and make a sleight of hand check for me.
Okay.
And you can go ahead and, if you're not already, add your proficiency to it.
That is going to be 24.
24. You are easily able to overcome the lock that bars you between you and this individual that stands in front of you. He pushes the door open. You see the long leather armored robe that is around him, and he says, I don't know who you are, but many thanks. I cannot thank you enough. How did you possibly find me here?
I'm not going to answer him right now. Oh God, I gotta, like, how the fuck am I, he's a mushroom. How am I gonna get him out of here? He's not like inconspicuous. Is there another entrance or exit to the room, or is it just a stairway?
It's just the stairway back up.
Okay, and there are other members of the priesthood there, so they're wearing robes.
Yep.
Wait, just to confirm, he is a mushroom or he has mushrooms on
He's got
him?
mushrooms growing from his shoulders and stuff, and then he's got a little toad mushroom thing that like follows him around.
Okay.
What
I
was
think
this guy's name supposed to be again?
Swan.
Set of curious. Swat, not Sandgorn, not that.
Oh, yeah.
That's what I was
Wondering. I just wanted to confirm.
Give
wondering.
it
Who
a-
knows? This could just be
It's-
his like culty name.
Like a fun guy.
Okay. I am going to look for somebody else who's wearing the robes. And I'm going to try to break into that cell.
Okay. You try and find an individual. While their robes are quite dirty at this point in time, you do find one individual that matches the description that you're looking for. Go ahead and make another sleight of hand check for me, please.
Okay. Natural 20.
You are very easily to open the door. The mushroom-bound man who's standing behind you says, "Well, that's great. That's just great."
I'm going to go really close to him and whisper to him, if you say another word, I'm going to kill you myself personally. Shut up.
Oh, so you are here. This is so great.
Okay. I go into the cell. And I want to stand behind the priest or like ex-brotherhood, whatever situation we have in there. I want to tell him that he needs to take off his clothes and he is now free. But he has to take off his clothes or I'm going to kill him. So, listen.
Yeah.
Okay.
What a rescue.
Hold on. Let me just get into character a little bit and phrase this. I want to say, listen up. Can you hear me? Prisoner?
Yeah, what? I can hear you.
I'm trying to rescue you, and in order to do that, I need your robes. So take them off and you're free to go.
I can just leave if I take my robes off.
I wouldn't recommend that you walk out now in the middle of the day, but maybe at night you can make your like escape attempt. I can't help you right now. I need your robes right now, and I'm gonna leave your cell unlocked.
Wait, so you want me to take off my clothes
I do. I really do need you to take off your clothes.
and then wait for you to leave?
Yeah. And I'm gonna leave your cell unlocked.
Go ahead and make a perception or a persuasion check for me, please.
Oh my god.
One hell of a rescue.
I love that.
Hi guys.
Yay!
Hey.
He's kind of
15.
back.
Eli hears a voice. No.
15.
You've missed a lot.
No, I don't know about this. This sounds like an awful idea.
Okay, well, here's the alternative. I'll kill you instead. Take off your clothes now.
All right, well, and
Take
if
off
that's the
your clothes.
case, and he starts lifting up his shirt to take off all of his clothes.
I will take them, and I'm going to say, I will spare your life. The cell is unlocked. Okay? The cell is unlocked.
Whatever, you just threatened to kill me for my clothes, and now you're telling me that I can leave as long as I leave naked. Just please leave me alone.
All right, no problem. I will...
The mushroom man speaks up from behind you and says, I don't know if that's a very good thing that you should be doing.
I will go back to the mushroom man. And I will say, go put on that dude's clothes. I'm going to bust you out of here. But I need you to blend in. Can you do that for me?
Of course, I can blend in anywhere that I go. I just, hug and love and peace to everyone. That's fine.
Oh, God. Don't
I'll
talk.
blend in.
Don't
I'll
talk.
blend in.
Okay, go put on his clothes.
He says, all right, that's all right. My young friend, you be careful. And he looks down and he begins to pet his strange mushroom dog to the side. He begins to disrobe, throwing on the new robes. All right, invisible angel. What do we do now?
Swami, my friend, tell me.
Yes. What?
Tell me you're magical. Tell me you do magical things that will help us get out of here in a stealthily manner.
Stealthy. I have these mushrooms, and he reaches over to his shoulder and picks it off the side. Here.
Well,
Oh my god.
I'm not eating that. What is that?
It will make you feel better.
How? Tell me how specifically.
Do you have smile on your face now?
No, I don't.
Well, this will help you. We will hug afterward.
Damn it. What does it do? Hold on.
I feel like I missed so much.
What does it do? Swami, this is a very serious
You take them,
situation.
you relax, you will be
I don't
happy.
wanna- Swami, I don't want to relax. I need to get out of here, and I need to get you
You
out
keep
of
calling me Swami. Why do you call me Swami?
here. Are you not
No.
Swami?
It's not swamp.
No. My friends call me the Great Sani. But you, my new friend, can call me Sangorn.
Fangorn.
Oh god.
Okay, hold on. I need to make sure I've got the right person here. Are you, do you live with the druids in like that little hole in a hill that smells
Yes.
of a bit?
Yes.
Perfect. What
Yes.
does the mushroom do? What does the mushroom do?
It will make you happy.
I don't need to be happy. I need to be stealthy.
Are you sure? You don't seem very happy right now.
I'm tense, man. You're stressing me out.
Why don't you just take it? It will make you feel better. Everything will be great.
Oh, fuck it. I take the mushroom. I take it. I eat it.
Not now.
As you pop the mushroom into your mouth and chew away, your consciousness
Oh, fuck
opens to a whole new level.
Oh my god.
But that, my friends, is a story for another evening.
me. Oh, Jesus.
Ow. Wow.
Damn
So,
it.
great job, guys.
I just took
Great job
mushrooms.
tonight.
You could have just taken it and
You almost got something done. It was amazing. It was. We were so close this time. We almost got one thing done. It was fantastic.
The real universe decided that nothing was going to get done by taking a tree down. letting it land on a power line.
Oh no, Lucy.
Yeah, Lucy's an invisible ghost right now. That chat. If you don't think that this is an immersive experience, I just made a man disappear for you. Come on, if that's not worth a follow or two, I don't know what is. I really don't know. Come on, I'm playing God over here.
Lucy's
I'm just
method
kidding.
acting.
Potion be permanent? Find out next time.
I feel like we need to explain this Sandgorn thing to the chat because we were all
Well, they
dying
don't.
of
Do you think they
laughter.
really care? Do you think they really care?
Well,
I don't know.
it
Chat.
might be nice
Do you
to
want to know the
how we
history of
know-
Sandgorn?
How we know Sandgorn?
Sangorn is one of our a player from our old campaign.
Yeah, so long story short, I had this whole thing where I just continually killed Alcor's characters, and it wasn't my fault. It just happened, and he eventually had enough, and he went ahead and created Sandgorn, who was this hippie mushroom druidy kind of guy. And that was from our last campaign. And our last campaign somehow ended up on the Isles of Qatar. I can't really explain much more how they got there because, hey, spoilers. But that's why the rest of the players were a little bit more interested in terms of who Sandgorn was. And let's face it, he's going to be a great NPC. He's a loving, hippie, mushroom-giving individual who just gave Eli some mushrooms in the midst of a jailbreak. What's not to love? Come on.
God, oh my God.
Hey,
Yeah.
he's fine.
Yeah, Unleashed 42 knows. I would like to know about my drug dealer. Well, here's example. You know, if he was as loving and happy as Sandgorn was, life would be a better place. I'm sure. I'm absolutely sure of it.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Oh, God.
Oh God, I'm speechless.
Well, with that said, just a quick couple thank yous for what we missed while we were in the midst of the game. Questing Couch, thank you very much for the gifted sub, sir, towards It's Bro Gaming. It's Bro Gaming. Hope you enjoy our very silly emotes. We're going to be having a few more coming out soon, so if you're tier 1, you will be receiving not one, but 2 emotes coming up shortly. And I think that is the Eli one, so even more fantastic. A very big thank you to the Mystic Brobot for the 20 bits. Honestly, we don't understand it, but we appreciate it in every way, shape, or form. Thank you so much. Honestly, it's so strange to us getting this kind of love from people that we've never met before, but at the same time, we feel this connection with all of you. It really is incredible. Thank you so much for your continued support, as well as Unleashed 42. Thank you so much, Mystic Robot. Please, thanks, thank you again for the 100 bits. That's truly. If we will find a way where we can do more for you guys. Hopefully it's enough with our ridiculousness, but we will continue to push forward to try and provide the best entertainment possible. So truly from the bottom of our hearts, thank you everyone for your continued support. It's unreal. It really is unreal. That's the best way I can describe it. But enough of that sentimental bullshit. As always, thank you all for hanging in there with us. Hopefully you enjoyed tonight's episode. We will be back same time, same channel next week to show a little bit more. Hopefully the invisibility potion wears off for our good friend Lucy, so that he actually can come back other than in disembodied head. But otherwise, thank you for watching. always a pleasure to put this on in front of you. Oh yeah, and hey, if socials, blah 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 blah, do all the things. If you want to like interact with us directly, we have a Reddit page r/Careful Cantrip. All of our cast members, including myself, are on there. We love talking to you guys. We love interacting with you guys. So if you want to chat with us directly, come hang out. It's a good time. But until the very next time. To all the adventurers out there, we issue one word of caution. Be careful out there. You can trip. We'll see you in the next one, guys. Take care.
Love you.
Bye.
Bye.